like green eggs and ham, Sam am.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
So, can you guys hear me yet?
I hear you.
Okay.
You don't hear you?
No.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Like,
Okay.
we're pretty loud.
Oh, I am loud. Okay.
Yeah, we should have stopped yelling at us.
I'm sorry.
I. Oh, why do I always get gay when I act? When I say I, it never comes on like a man. I. Let me lick you, bro. So what the fuck you looking at, man? Let's scrap,
It sounds
brother.
good to you guys?
Yes. I hear you good.
Okay.
He's actually not, you're not as loud as us, but. Check.
We're not as loud as Pharrell.
Yeah. That's good to have some music in there. You got a jukebox or you got something going there?
Spotify on.
Oh, okay. So it's going to keep playing then.
I have a playlist.
Cool. Roll with it. I have a playlist too. I call it Snap Crackle and then in capital, Pop.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's full of New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yes, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift,
I don't know why people hate Taylor Swift.
I don't hate her.
I know, but then she's one of like, they came up, there's a list. I don't know, see if you can find that, Chad. Hollywood's most hated celebrities.
It's robot time.
Oh. Break it down. Oh, this is Daft Punk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Batman hat on. Why do people hate Taylor Swift? Because she fucks dudes and makes songs about it?
from what I heard, she's not having sex with them. They're very chaste relationships. Some of them.
What do you mean by chaste relationship?
Chaste. Like.
Yeah, speak my language there, Spock.
It's like it's very like little kid kind of romance.
What's like a play date?
Not.
Hey Taylor, you want to go on a play date?
No, it's not like.
I'll masturbate after the play date, and you can write a song about how he keeps calling me saying I love you. I'm like so over it. It's like so exhausting.
Totally.
So are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Man, why are we recording this stuff?
I just want to make sure that
No, it's good. It's good.
You're loud and clear.
Chad is loud and
And
clear.
I'm coming through loud and clear.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all you are when you have sex with a woman. You say, I just want to know if I'm coming through loud and clear. It's like, no, you're kind of choppy and you're a little, you're not as loud as you think you are.
All right, take two. Let's try it again from the top.
So it's kind of like sex with us on the microphone.
It is.
I'm kind of loud, but I'm like after we hear the playback, my voice doesn't come through as loud as I think, as loud as I'm going for. Promotions is good, but the quality of the show not so good. Maybe then I have somebody in my life, but I don't need anybody because I have comedy. Comedy is my bitch.
By comedy, I mean my hand.
Yes, that's the name of my left hand. Comedy for when I want to feel like somebody else is doing it.
A stranger.
Yes, and sometimes I do slapstick.
Yep.
Slapstick is always fun, but it gets kind of loud. And when you have a child at home, that's the worst thing. Like people talk about the worst thing you could see is your parents having sex. I think the worst thing you could see is your parent masturbating. That's got to be like, it's like, okay, my parents have sex, I know, because I'm alive. They had sex and they made me. But when you catch your parent masturbating, that's got to be like humiliating.
Is it humiliating or like, you're killing my brothers, Dad?
That could have been my cousin. Oh, not cousins. That could have been my brother and sister.
Could have been your cousin in some weird, sicko way.
I thought it was drool that was on your pillow, Dad. Ugh, gross. And that's the Chad Wago household. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I apologize, Mr. and Mrs. Wago. But I offend your son all the time, so it's only only natural that I go to.
Just so you
It's
finger
only
your son
fair.
all the time.
Offend.
Oh, my finger.
What,
Really?
what did you think I said? Finger?
You finger the son all the
I
time.
finger that's something you don't hear often, but we should say more of.
Amongst friends, you too. We
Yeah.
don't finger each other.
Yeah. Next
As
time I
much-
see your parents, especially your dad. If I see your dad, I'm like, "Hello, Mr. Wago. I finger your son quite often."
So, I don't finger him as much as I should be. I'm not. That's a good friend. I'm being a good friend. I'm bad right now. I'm a bad friend. I'm sorry.
I like it kind of tight, so I won't finger him often. But when I do, it'll be quality.
That's what friends do.
Yes, because that's what we're all about. Anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Guys with Issues podcast, episode 52, the 5 Deuce. We thank you guys for listening to all our episodes on iTunes. Please check out the website, marscomedy.com. My name is James Mane. As always, I am with Russell Kealoha.
Hello, bitches.
Ooh, nice.
I'm the bitches. Hello.
And the new superstar, the supposed Colombian drug lord, Chad Santiago.
Yo,
See, because that's how they sound. They don't say much, but they're dangerous. Just like Chad. It's like a silent fart.
soy peligroso.
Oh, easy there with the Espanol, my friend.
Tres delincuentes. Eh? Arriba.
Oh.
Andre.
Oh, Larry Vato, what's happening? He is my carnan. Or is it carnal?
I think it's
Carnal? Carnal? He is my carnal.
Hey, Carnal.
Carnal. That sounds like some kind of like anal with a burrito or something. No?
Anal Cornell?
With a burrito, like you go anal with a burrito.
No, I would not, man.
No? Well, maybe frozen, because it would be hard to get it in,
No.
right?
Wait, you're talking about sticking the burrito in.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about sticking it in the burrito, and I'm like, how do you tell which end is the back?
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you?
Well,
Okay, wait. Now let's get going off of what Chad just said. How do you know which side is the side you bite when you get a burrito? I mean, really, not sexual. And which is there like a front or
Which one is the poop shoot? What's that?
which one is the beginning? Because sometimes you bite into your burrito and you get all the refried beans and cheese, and then you get to the bottom and all the sour cream is down there.
Isn't it like one of those choose your own adventure books? It's whatever side you want, man. Whatever side you want
It's
it
a
to
game
be.
of chance.
Yeah.
And then I saw a movie. This dude bit the burrito from the side. And I said, wait, have I been eating it wrong all this time? And it was like, he's a Puerto Rican dude in a movie. I think he was playing Cuban. And he bought food from, in Texas, from a Mexican truck. Or wagon, lunch wagon. It was, what's that movie? I think it's not Dance With Me. It's the one with, what is her name? Vanessa Williams. It's a ballroom dance movie.
Shall we dance?
Is it Shall We Dance?
I don't know.
It wasn't in Shall We Dance. It was Jennifer Lopez.
Okay, no, it's not that one then. It's a ballroom dance video movie.
I don't know dance movies.
I saw it because of the girl I was dating at the time.
Eraser, right?
No.
I wasn't trying to throw shade on you, man.
The girl that was, was with at the time liked that movie, so of course.
You like that movie.
Yes, like, oh, this is my favorite. Yeah, fuck Star Wars. And
I love the part where she dances in the ballroom.
it's like, look at that. Look, and switch ball change and kick and salsa. Fabulous. Can we have sex now?
Was it like an American remake of Strictly Ballroom or something?
No, it
So
was.
Strictly Ballroom. It's not an American original.
No, Baz.
It was
Baz
around that
Luhrmann
time.
did it in China, I believe.
Well, the dude's name is Cheyenne. He's a singer as well. He's a good-looking dude.
Dance with me.
Dance with me, is it? Okay.
Oh, you were right the first time.
Yeah. See.
You shouldn't have doubted yourself, James.
Well,
Yeah,
Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
well, here's a secret, and I guess I'm revealing the secret. When you try to act like you don't know something, that like if I outed myself, like if I say like, oh, Steel Magnolia is my favorite movie of all time, then you guys like, oh, what a fag or whatever.
What an awful movie to like for all time.
But if I but if I say, oh, what is that movie that was pretty good? I forgot the title. Then you guys be like, oh, you know, and I say Dolly Parton and what's her name?
9 to 5?
No, Steel Magnolias. What's the other actress?
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas?
I just told you the name of the movie. It's called Steel Magnolias. But I'm trying to act like I don't know the name. That way you guys don't think, oh, he's
So are we. So are we.
You were being a very convincing actor. I was fooled.
Oh, hey, I need to get a Tony Award because, or what is it? Golden Globe. How about that? So, anyways, we're just going all over the place with this. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Chad gets fingered.
No, we're talking about which way is the ass of the burrito.
Yes. So I saw the dude grab the burrito and eat it from, not long ways, but from the side, and I was like, what the hell, dude? It's like you're breaking, like, you gotta be breaking some kind of Mexican rule or something.
Unless that's how they do it.
Then that means we've been breaking their rules.
Maybe in his part of Mexico, that's how they do it.
I thought you said he was Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
The actor is Puerto Rican,
okay.
playing
Mexican.
a Cuban person in Texas, ordering.
Named Juan.
What was his name? I don't know his name. I forget his name, but his real name is Cheyenne.
Maybe back in Cihuatanejo, that's where that's how they eat their burritos.
Like
Anyone? Anyone?
Yeah, well, from what I hear about Cihuatanejo, there's like the ocean that goes out, and it just forgives all your sins. Cihuatanejo. It sounds like saying, like, to somebody, you're an asshole in Spanish or something. Oh, you know, mi carnal, Cihuatanejo, man. Mi carnal, Cihuatanejo.
Hey, buddy, Cihuatanejo. And he's like, Guatanejo?
I like how he said buddy, because that's how Mexican guys talk. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. That's how they're talking, Cihuatanejo.
With all the convicts escaping from Shawshank that ended up in Cihuatanejo.
And my one black friend who helped me rebuild a boat.
That's trippy, though. He's been there that long, and he's still sanding the boat. It's like,
for those of you guys who don't know, that's
Shawshank.
Yeah, that's the end of Shawshank. So, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, it's been out for many of years already.
And it is, I think, guys agree that's one of their favorite movies of all time.
It's always between that and Godfather.
Well, for me, it's Steel Magnolias.
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, you sure?
Yeah. But you know what's weird is that I was scrolling down the guide on the TV earlier today, and I saw Steel Magnolias. I said, cool.
My favorite movie in the world.
I actually do love this movie. It's a good movie. It's got a good story, and there's good actors on it. So I turned to it, and it wasn't, what is that lady's name? Julia Roberts and
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, the lady from Smokey and the Bandit.
Sally Fields.
Sally Fields. Like, she was solid in that movie. You guys never seen that movie?
I didn't watch Steel Magnolias. No, not even Magnolias. Not even Steel, in fact. Wasn't that the movie with Shaq?
Yes. I have also seen none of those movies.
So you guys shouldn't act like you guys are tough. You guys can't open up. I'm trying to get in your asses for it. Oh, you have a girlfriend. You should watch it. It's a good movie.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't like movies for women. I cry at the end of Officer and a Gentleman.
That movie wasn't for women. That movie was for people.
I cried at Beaches.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you're a fag.
I was like, I haven't seen Beaches, man. That's gay.
Actually, I did see Beaches, and I cried too.
I almost cried at Forrest Gump. I think that was the closest. That was the closest I ever got to crying.
Which part?
The part where he's like talking to her at the grave, and he's like, "He's so smart, Jenny. He's so smart." And then I started tearing up. You know, you look up in the sky.
I cry. It kind of tugs on your heartstrings. Yeah. I cried when he was in her dorm room and he busted a nut into her roommate's robe. I said, "Oh, the stupid kid got some."
You cried?
Cried laughing.
Oh, I'm like, I understand you, Forrest. I get it.
Okay, I've been through
what you've done.
Just like what I said, one of the previous episodes where my freshman year when I went up to Buffalo.
And you're sleeping in that girl's room.
Yes, because one of my teammates put me in his roommate's room, who was a woman or college girl, whatever's, and I was in there like, wow, this smells like a lady.
The sniff and skeet. That's what you did, huh?
See, that's exactly what it is. But you know, I didn't think about is while I'm in there smelling around her comforter or whatever's and her pillow, like, wow, I don't know the person. She could have been like hideous, but
she smelled good.
She smelled like a lady. For all I know, it could have been a dude that would shower with women's soaps and shampoos. So
your mind, man, your mind's a very powerful thing.
Yeah, in my head,
she was beautiful.
Or whatever sleeps in this bed could have been a man.
Whatever sleeps in this bed.
In my head, looked like Julia Roberts. So and I was fine with that.
So she did look like a man.
Yes, and it helped me go to sleep early. Good night.
Good night.
So anyway,
because nothing makes you fall asleep faster than skeet, skeet, skeet.
Yeah, you got to rub one out to go to sleep. But going back to Chad's situation,
is my situation you fingering me or how to eat a burrito correctly?
Not catching your parents masturbating.
Oh, yes.
That's got to be the worst. You can think of something worse. Or maybe your dad doing, not your dad, Chad, but anybody catching their parents having sex. Like, this got to be worse. You know, maybe your dad by himself, or even your mom by herself, or maybe your dad doing anal to your mom. That's got to be like...
I don't know.
You guys aren't thinking hard enough.
No, I don't think of that thought. I wasn't that forward thinking.
See, the thing is, it's like there's a technique that you can use in like movies and whatnot. Where
did your dad teach you this?
No. Where you only reveal like certain things, like a noise or like you see the blood, but you don't see the body or anything.
Right.
So the way that the person ended up getting killed is whatever you imagine the worst way it could happen.
So you imagine your parents going anal?
Rather than actually having caught my parents having sex, I was like a little kid and I was like, oh, I had a bad dream. I'm going to go sleep in mom and dad's bed. I walk up, the door's closed, and I hear noises behind it. And I'm just like, fuck.
Was it like a rhythmic bouncing of the bed?
Eat time.
That would have been horrible if your
Mom, what are you doing with the dad?
Like my mom sounds like every porn I've ever seen.
Oh man, that would have turned me off Japanese porn.
And you open the door and you see your dad you see your parents from the feet, and then like the genitals are all blurry. It's true. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Wago, because they listen to this show. Yeah, we don't want to offend. We don't want to offense anybody.
No, I know that they don't listen to the show, because if they did, I would have gotten yelled at so many times.
Who is this James Money, and why is he fingering you, son? You should be fingering him.
It's going to be one of those episodes where, like, your parents are just, I really want to get to know more about Chad. Maybe I should put an effort and listen to his show.
Monday, your mom sends you a friend request on Facebook.
No, my mom's already my friend on Facebook. Yeah, she scolds me for certain jokes that I write.
Like, in the comments?
No, not in the comments. When I get home, she's like, you really shouldn't write stuff like that. Employers can see this. And I'm like, I have a job. I'm okay.
You really shouldn't write about women's pussy. You should say vagina, son. Because you swear sometimes on your posts.
Oh, yeah.
Your mom is cool with that.
Yeah.
Your employer's cool with that?
As far as I know, they haven't found me on it. But I actually had a long talk with my boss just yesterday when I came into work hungover.
He wants to start fingering you?
And what did she say?
Strapped on?
No, I was just talking to her about how much I drink and like that I used to do a lot of drugs and all that kind of stuff. And then she's like, "Oh, and by the way, I wanted to talk to you for your performance review in a bit." And I'm like, fuck."
Why did you tell your boss? You don't lie, but
you don't also be so forthcoming with your drug
yeah.
use.
You should have been like,
Alcohol.
He's like, I'm a little hungover. I was at church late. There was a lot of Jesus being passed around.
Jesus juice.
I partaken into the blood of Christ, and you know how much proof Jesus was.
What are you doing?
I guess Chad's getting fired pretty soon.
No, I was trying to remember what the proof is on wine.
Is this gonna be the second time that you get fired on this podcast?
I don't know. I hope not.
How does your boss look? Is she kind of hot? Okay, well, don't be insulting, but just say she's not like hot, or because if she listens to this for evidence on why she fired you.
I want to know a little bit more about my employee.
His mom sent me a request for a friend and has posted his podcast.
Can I just say Apple and then move on?
What age range would you say she
I'm
is?
pretty sure June is in her early 50s.
Okay, so now we know her name, and she's in her early 50s. Hey, if you do get in trouble, holler at me, and maybe I'll,
Maybe you'll put it down?
Yeah, what's up, June? Because my promotion is, like I said, my promotion is good, but the content of the show doesn't follow through with what is promoted. But
It's a pretty big show, though, right?
like I said, Steel Magnolias is my favorite movie, so me and June can watch that. And
Manny and Petty.
yeah, Manny Petty. Yeah, my dogs need pedicure for real. Is June is white?
Japanese.
Japanese. Oh wow. Was there like a?
It's very short. You're very forthcoming about your.
I know. Is there any like Japanese version of Steel Magnolias? Because there was a black version today that I saw, and I was.
Wait, there was a black version of it?
Yeah, I was surprised. 'Cause like I said earlier,
Tyler Perry Steel Magnolias?
I turned to it was on the guide as I was flipping through, and I saw Steel Magnolias. So I turned to it, and it was the character that played, what is her name? It's not Miss Shelby. See, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I used to have it memorized. Clarice, the one that played from Smoking a Bandit.
Hello, Clarice.
Yeah, from Smoking a Bandit.
Sally Fields.
Sally Fields that character was played by Queen Latifah. So I was like, Queen Latifah and is the black version of Sally Fields?
What is the black version of Steel Magnolias? What is it called?
No, it was the same. It's like the same.
Like a remake?
Yeah, because it was done in 2012, I think. And then Felicia Rashad.
But it was called Steel Magnolias?
Yeah.
The urban version?
No, it was still. The setting is in the South.
They don't always call it like the urban version or like retitle it, because Death in a Funeral, they did the same thing, where they made the exact same movie except it was a bunch of black guys and James Marsden.
Okay, I never seen that.
What was it called?
What, Death in a Funeral?
Yeah.
Yeah, the remake was called Death in a Funeral.
But it was just the urban version.
Yeah, yeah.
Why gotta be urban, man? It takes place in the suburbs. It's black people in the movie that were used to be white people. It's just remade. Is there any like black movie? See, like you see that, right? You see like a movie with white people, and then it's remade and it's
You're
black
right.
people. You ever seen?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Felicia Rashad, whatever her name is now, because I think they got divorced with Ahmad Rashad or something.
Why would you remake Steel Magnolias?
It was like I said, it's a good ass movie. You need to see it. You will cry. I cried. All right.
Ain't no white people called Magnolias.
I cried when I was on. It's a flower, I think. Steel Magnolia.
I know what a magnolia is.
Oh, okay. I got lost in what you were saying. Anyways,
Well, nobody named their child Magnolia. Why was it called Steel Magnolias?
I guess it's like
Magnolias are a southern flower. And
Yes, thank you.
It's about strong women.
Thank you, Spock. See, Spock got my back on that one. Thank you, Chad Wago.
Would you be chalk?
What?
Clay Magnolias. It's not. It's more like me. But anyways,
Aluminum Magnolias.
you always see movies where like, it's older movie done by white people, and then you see like black people do the movie. You never see like a movie like Color Purple, and they remake it with white people.
Like, the color velvet.
The color pink? I don't know.
Pretty in pink.
Well, no, but you know they do the script is the same, the setting is the same, everything is the same. But instead of Oprah Winfrey, they use a white person, and then there were
Sally Jesse Raphael
or Sarah Jessica Parker. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like that would be interesting. I think we should try and see if Will Ferrell can make that.
Well,
movie.
what would the white version of Boys in the Hood be?
There is a movie like that.
It's called Dead Poet Society.
No. It's
Malibu's Most Wanted.
No. See, that was a comedy. There is a movie. I think it takes place in Iowa, and then these what are they called? Oh shucks! It takes place in Iowa, and they try to go to Chicago to hook up with drug dealers or something. But they act all like gangster. But they're in Iowa. They're in like the cornfields.
Is it
drinking?
Silent Bob Strike Back?
No. It's not a comedy. It's not a comedy. And
Is one of them good at football? And
no.
went out one day for some milk.
Who in Iowa isn't good in football? And when they go out for milk, they just go to the barn. And we go milk Bessie and get me some.
He milked the cow on his way back from a guy with a shotgun.
I wonder if fat-free milk comes from a skinny cow.
And they're like,
No.
George!
Okay.
As George runs back into the barn in slow motion, he gets shot.
Why would it be George? It'd be Jebediah! Either. You know, I watched the news this morning. They didn't even say nothing about my brother's death, man. Either they don't know, don't show, or don't give a damn what goes on in the cornfields. Yeah, get her done. Doughboy.
Boys in the cornfield.
Boys in the Field.
It's like, man, you drank all my 40. Get her done. No, but it's something like that. It's in Iowa. They act gangster, and he goes, "Yeah, what's up? What's up?" You know, they act the stereotypical thug black character. You know, but they're white. I think it's called White Boys. I remember me and my friend making fun of it in the.
Sally Field is not one.
Yes, no, actually, they would drink in Sally Fields.
No.
Whoa, it all ties together. I think it's called White Boys. Let me search.
That sounds like a movie.
Yeah. So does Japanese Boys. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I always do that to Chad. I apologize. So Samoan Boys, what's up with that?
Wasn't
No.
there a sequel to Samoan Wedding?
To what?
Samoan Wedding.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, though.
I've never seen that
Sione's
movie.
Wedding.
Oh, it's not White Boys.
They changed it. They said they changed the title when it came to America.
Oh, it is White Boys.
I haven't
Danny
seen it.
Hooch? Piper Parable was in it.
Oh, okay.
I think it says it.
What happened to her after?
Coyote Ugly.
Yeah,
She's on TV now.
Yeah, she's in Covert Affairs on USA.
is she good?
Yeah, she's pretty good. That's a good show. I enjoy it. I don't watch it very often, but when I do, I enjoy it.
I think she's pretty, man.
She is.
I like her. Yeah, see, 1999. Let me read what do you call it?
Synopsis?
Okay, yeah, that. If they have one. It was in October 1999. The plot summary.
Okay.
Sorry.
I guess I was a little bit too highbrow for IMDb.
Yeah. You're a little too highbrow for me sometimes. Like, I'm like, what is chased? Did he catch him? Okay, White Boys. In a virtually all-white Iowa town, Flip daydreams of being a hip-hop star, hanging with Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre. He practices in front of a mirror and with his two pals, James and Trevor. He talks black slang. He dresses black. He's also a wannabe pusher selling flour as cocaine. And while he talks about keeping it real, he hardly notices real life around him. His father's been laid off. His mother uses food stamps. His girlfriend is pregnant. James may be psychotic. Wait, no, James. It's like I'm talking about myself.
Wow, it really does sound like Boys in the Hood, just the white.
James may be psychotic. One of his friends, one of the town's few black kids, is preparing for college and on a trip to Chicago to try to buy drugs. The cops shoot real bullets. What will it take for Flip to get real? Yeah, it was pretty funny too. I mean, it wasn't a comedy, but it's pretty funny because it's like real white dude, and he's like, you don't say, yeah.
Was it Boys with a Z?
Yep. And it's one word, White Boys, 1999.
Oh, I get it. They did try and use the same title, but there's no hood because they're living in the fields. So it's just boys, and they designated it White Boys. I see what you did there, movie maker.
And what was the director? The director for Boys in the Hood?
John Singleton.
John Singleton.
Boom, right off the top of my head.
What?
Fast and Furious Part 2.
Okay.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, those sucked. No, I'm just kidding.
You did.
The Tokyo Drift wasn't very good, but Too Fast, Too Furious is pretty awesome.
No, it wasn't. That shit was awful.
Yes.
Chad speaks for all Asians in this podcast. So if he says it's awful, it's awful.
Did you like Tokyo Drift the best?
Actually, I haven't seen Tokyo Drift. I thought it would be stereotypical.
Yeah, I watched Samoan Wedding.
We were just talking about that while you were looking up the movie summary, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a good movie. Kind of long.
It used to be called Sione's Wedding, but then they changed it and made it Samoan Wedding. It's pretty funny. Very funny movie. And actually...
There's a white guy in there that tries to act Samoan.
Yeah. And that's funny.
Fucking white people.
Like, what's up, Soleil?
Yeah, but see, it's in New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
So the Samoan guys, they don't have that Samoan accent. They have that New Zealand accent. Cheers, mate. You know, shrimp on the barbie. That's
Why
Australian.
you call me Soleil? I'm not just Soleil.
Yeah, so I guess the Samoans are the blacks of New Zealand.
Aren't the New Zealanders the blacks of New Zealand?
Like the native New Zealanders you're talking
The
about?
Maori.
The Maori.
You bloody Maoris. The bloody bungas. I think they call some, like, Polynesians, they call them bungas. That's what the white people in New Zealand call them. Or something like that. Anyways, where are we?
They're all criminals on that.
No, that's Australia.
Right next to it.
Yeah. So that's like the getaway island is New Zealand?
Oh, one island over. Totally different.
It is different. It's, as they say, God's country in New Zealand or something. Anyways.
That's Middle Earth.
They don't isn't that where they shoot it, though, in New Zealand?
Yeah.
So there you go. Touche. All right, what's going on with the fellas? We were talking earlier, Russell and myself, about, because Chad likes to open up and discuss about himself, which we love very much. And I do myself, too, you know. Russell is the one that we can't break.
No, we do. We try to open up every now and again.
It's always unexpected when he does it.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Like, we're talking about, like, a movie or something, and he's like, oh, yeah, and something really personal. I was like, what?
Where is this coming from? Russell?
Yeah, a hand job while watching Steel Magnolias.
Shame on you, desecrating my movie like that. So anyways, we're talking about, like Chad, you are a person that wants to be in a relationship. Like, you know, like, I'm not saying lonely, but
I'm lonely.
Okay, I'm saying it now. But you feel like why do you feel like? Because I wouldn't mind being in a relationship, but I'm actually pretty cool with where I'm at. I don't know if maybe it's because I have a kid that I'm not alone a lot of times, so I do have that love, family kind of love with my daughter, and I maybe am channeling my energy that way. Do you feel like you're pressured to be in a relationship? Like maybe it's your culture or something, being Japanese?
No, I think it's my culture being American, racist. No,
Get her done.
But yeah, no, seriously. Like I'm 30 years old, and I've never like been in like actual like real like long-term relationship.
What's wrong with the guys that you're dating?
I don't know. I guess you just have commitment issues.
Damn those dudes. No, I'm just kidding. Chad is not into guys.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But yeah, like the longest I've ever dated a girl is like little over 2 months.
Okay, so like what happened? Like, was you over promoting? And then you didn't follow
Over
through.
promoting and under delivering.
Get her done.
Sound like some comedy shows around here. Whoa!
Waka, waka, waka.
Around here, what I mean is Earth, because we live on Earth.
We are all Earthlings.
Yeah,
here.
some of the comedy shows here on Earth don't live up to the promotions of things.
Not like Mars comedy. We're out of this world.
So, like you're saying, females,
Mm-hmm.
not comics, but
I don't actually know exactly where I go wrong. If I did, I probably would go less wrong.
No, the reason I was talking about it with Russell was, like, I was thinking about, about your situation, and I have a lot of friends, not a lot, but I know other Asian, or Japanese, friends that, like, the desire to be in a relationship, or whether it's a marriage or something, it seems pretty strong as compared to some of my friends who aren't Japanese. So I was wondering if maybe that has something to do with your, maybe your parents pressuring you, like.
No. Like, I actually had a talk with my mom about that a few months ago, where I was like, hey, how come you never, like, give me shit for not being married?
How you talk to your mom?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, can you pass the milk? How can you not give me shit?
Yeah, I was
Fuck, Mom. Fuck.
You see me, I'm home every night. Why is my son home? He should be out fucking bitches. Sorry if I give your mom a deep voice. I picture she smokes a lot. Is that?
No, she quit smoking.
Oh, okay.
But she does tell you why aren't you fucking the bitches?
Not in those terms. She's okay with me swearing, but she doesn't swear that much unless it's at me.
Fuck you, Chad, like that?
Yes.
Really? Wow, your mom is.
Why is your penis not invading a vagina? The hell goes?
You gotta go shave. Get in that bathroom and shave that penis so you can fuck these bitches around on Date Street. Sorry.
But yeah,
Go on.
But yeah, she doesn't actually, like, get on my back about, like, being in a relationship or having kids or anything like that. And I was like, how come you don't? Because all of my friends, they always the ones that are single, they always complain about their family putting all this pressure on them.
Are these friends Japanese?
Yes.
Your mom's doing reverse pressure.
Maybe that's it. Reverse psychology.
Yeah, your mom is genius.
She is much smarter than me.
How old is your mom? Is she?
I think she's 50.
She kind of hot.
She's still married to my dad, James.
Damn, man. My daughter could have had a mom.
You could have had a brother.
Chad would be my son. But I'd still finger his ass. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I use my tongue. No, I'm just kidding.
And that would be very rapey.
We don't need your mom's age. You
Okay.
don't need your mom's age. That's all good. But yeah, no, it's just something because I have other friends at work that they get really depressed when they're not in a relationship. But then, like, I don't know, they hook up right away or something, and then with maybe somebody they don't really love. It's just they just need to be in a relationship or something.
A lot of my friends are like that. A lot of my Asian friends.
They have like Jerry Maguire syndrome.
Can't be alone.
Yeah. Where Jerry Maguire, he can't be alone. He's always
Okay.
always with somebody.
I thought you meant he has to show them money, and I'm like, that's why I'm at the strip club all the time.
Jerry Maguire.
Is that what the strippers say to you?
Not show you, show me the money.
He go, come on, Chad, when you give me money, let me hear you say, I'm your nigga. You give him the
I
money.
love black people.
That's what they yell when Chad gives them money. It's like, this Asian guy's giving me money. Chad, I paid for
Show
this?
me the money.
That would be awesome, though, right? If we came out to strip clubs when that movie was out, and you see a dancer just yell, show me the money! I love black people! You my nigga!
Show you the money.
No, show me the money.
Shame on you. But like also we're talking about like traditions with this stuff like my parents are super old school, generations above us were like my dad talks to me. He's like, when are you gonna get married? But he's not really pressure. I don't know. I don't take it as pressure, but he's always asking, when are you going to get married? I'm like, yeah. I told my, one of my cousin's my cousin's wife, she was asking the same thing, but she's like in her late 50s. She said, when are you getting married? Her son is the same age as me. Both of you guys, you guys have kids, you guys have no wives. And I told her, because, and I had to say it nicely because, these are people older than me. The women today, that's why. They're not down to get married. They just, they're taking care of themselves. They don't want to take care of anybody else. I mean, not that I would want somebody to take care of me, but, I think.
Take care of you?
Yeah. Well, no, not no. Take care of me. Especially when it's time to go to sleep. So, but you know what I mean? It's like.
Tuck James into bed.
Yeah.
And a glass of warm milk.
Yeah. And they rub my tummy a little lower.
A
little lower. Yeah! I think that's all relationships are about, man. It's like.
What are they about?
Free hand jobs. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. Oh, man. Okay, just touch it over. Yeah.
Let me tell you, from a relationship, it's not like that.
And then you basically, I guess, not necessarily rape, but you kind of like trying to convince the hell out of her.
Where are you going with?
No, when you have a girlfriend, and when you first start out, it's the honeymoon phase,
right?
And then it's like, you guys are doing it all the time. You guys are cuddly and holding hands and sharing drinks, and
sharing drinks.
Well, you know what I mean, like the scene where they have like the Sunday float or whatever. You get the 2 straws in there, doing the.
So like I roll my meatball with my nose up to her.
Yeah, the lovey-dovey stuff.
She eats that shit.
Yeah, Lady in the Tramp stuff,
It never happened, though. I don't share my
what I'm saying, in a relationship, though, it's like because I've been in long relationships. I've been like with one girl for like 8 years. I've been with another girl like 5 years. After like 2-3 years, it gets to a point where it's like, we basically just are 2 people that live together. And then, then I gotta if I want to get some, she's not in the mood. I gotta convince her.
Isn't it up to you guys to mutually keep things hot in the bed?
Like I said, after 3-4 years, things starts to change.
Well, I've been in all my relationships have been relatively long. 5 years or so. Even then, you gotta.
So let's
help me. Help you, help me.
So how do you go about doing it? Like you keep it, like you said, keep it hot.
Yeah, you just gotta find ways to keep it spicy.
Yeah, we're asking
for
tips from the master.
You have to talk to the lady.
That's like saying, "Oh, you hungry? You gotta cook food." It's like, okay, so how do I cook the food?
No. What he said was not you have to cook food. You need to learn to cook food. There's a slight difference.
I don't think that there's a difference. Oh, it's like you're asking me, how do you keep it spicy in bed? You have to work with the other person who's.
What I'm saying is, when you're in a relationship, then she has a bad day. Maybe it was drama at work. There's always that crazy bitch at work that gave her shit.
Right.
The boss just starts getting on her nerves. There's road rage traffic on the way home.
So after knowing all this and knowing her attitude, you're gonna be like, "Can I get a hand job?"
Or maybe you're in the mood. You know what I mean? But the thing is, she comes home still looking good. She's still hot, and then you're kind of like, "Hey, what's up?" And it's like, "Fuck you! You don't know shit. That's why I hate you."
You're gonna come in all grumpy. You're gonna be all like Kanye West. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
Go there, tell your mama suck your dick.
Getting a hand job by you would be the greatest thing ever.
But that's what I'm saying. Like she has her moods, or
just like you have your mood. You guys gotta.
So you're saying that every time you wanted to do it, you guys did it?
No.
You just said,
if she may not be in a good mood, and then you gotta understand that, Sometimes you may have to take things into your own hands.
So if we had your girlfriend here, she would vouch for what you just said. Like, oh yes, he's very.
I mean, there are some times where you're kind of just, well, okay.
And you're kind of like,
And
then
she's
you,
like, ah.
then you're laying in bed, and then her back is towards you. You guys kind of spooning, and then things grow out of that.
Yeah, well, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
He never gives a direct answer.
No, like that's true. It's like
Sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't rain. Sometimes the sun comes up, it gets hot. Sometimes it stays cool.
well, just it depends on the situation,
Yeah, Chad, why don't you give us an answer about that, Chad?
Those are all true statements that he just made.
Yes, but you guys ain't saying anything.
Yeah, I'm saying you have to work with the other person.
I agree.
basically.
I agree.
You have to work with them. You can't just and realize that it's not always about you. You're in a relationship with each other, So that's just how it works, You guys.
Is it like a battleship?
And sometimes it can be. Sometimes you want to bail, jump ship, but
It's
that's,
no longer Uncle Russell. It's Dr. Russell.
that's just how it works. You guys are in this relationship, traveling down this life together.
What in the hell were you thinking?
Exactly.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's time for some crazy news.
All right.
What did we name it? We named it the News with...
News of Chad?
Yeah, I think we said it. We called it's on the website. Daily news or weekly news or the news update with Chad Wago. Sounds right.
News update with Chad Wago. Do, 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 do.
We got news. It's by Chad. Chad Wago's news.
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear your song sung by Chad. Oh, by the way, I seen that Fandango or that Monday Night Raw
Right.
on YouTube. The whole they showed the whole thing and they had subtitles. They just showed when the crowd was going crazy. That was crazy. I've never seen wrestling like that. It was nuts. They were cheering for the commentators. They were cheering for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. But you were saying, Chad?
Chad's news.
So, Durex invented vibrating underwear.
Wait. Vibrating underwear.
Yes.
The whole underwear, or just from the
Yes.
private parts?
Just the parts that count.
No, the whole underwear.
The whole
wow.
underwear vibrates.
Yes. And it can be activated using an iPhone app.
What?
On the app, you trace different parts of the body, and it'll vibrate the way that you're tracing it.
Oh, like they show the underwear on the
I don't know
iPhone.
exactly what it looks like.
Well, so basically, so wherever you touch, it would vibrate on the underwear.
Yes.
Wow. That would suck. Like for me, if like let's say I had a girlfriend and she had the app for my underwear, I had the app for her underwear, and then
She's going to mess with you while you're driving the bus.
no, but not only that, she'll probably make the back vibrate. I don't even like that. Why are you doing that?
That's kind of nice.
And how loud are these vibrations? You hanging out, you riding the elevator up, and everybody hears. Bzzz. Is that your phone? No. Oops, sorry.
That was my phone.
That's my text alert message.
Yeah, maybe you can send text messages that way. That's actually pretty cool.
It's called Thunderwear.
Underwear, I
Yes.
like that. Who's this by again?
Durex.
Durex. Isn't that like a battery company or
No,
something?
it is a
Condoms.
condom company.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Wow.
But yeah, they have a video up of I don't know if it's like a full demonstration or not, but it's gotten like 500,000 views since Wednesday.
Of course. Is it a guy in the underwear?
It's a guy and the girl.
Oh.
Like they're showing them like having like a Skype conversation or something, vibrating each other's underwear.
Oh, I see now. So I see. So like, say if you're in Iraq or something, and your wife or girlfriend is back in Hickam Air Force Base in Hawaii or something, and then you go, hey, how's it going? Just chilling. And just bzz, bzz. Have you messed up if your girlfriend had like her underwear was connected to 4 different guys' apps or something? And then you're talking to her on Skype, and then she goes, bzz, oh, and she's like, oh, stop it, honey. Like, I didn't even do anything. Who else is
Who else has the code to your Thunderwear?
Whores all over the world, and I love them all. All right, what you got next?
In Brooksville, Pennsylvania, Bill's Bar. Underage kid tried to go in to drink, and they didn't let him. And
Okay.
so
That sounds normal.
after he got kicked out, he threw a dead hedgehog in there.
Wow.
A few hours later, another guy wanted to get served in there.
Dancing get served or
No, no.
you got served,
He wanted
son.
to drink.
Okay.
And they didn't let him in there either. Because they're like, you have an alcohol problem. So in retaliation, he threw a dead grouse in there.
What's a grouse?
A bird, huh?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Is that like a pigeon?
I think it's more like a
Like a game.
quail.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something you could hunt.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go on.
And when they talk to the police chief, they're like, yeah, a lot of people use dead animals to retaliate in our area.
That is a weird way to.
Yeah.
What happened to the good old, hey, fuck you, man?
I'm gonna Yelp this when I get home.
Pennsylvania. What city in Pennsylvania?
Brooksville.
Brooksville. Brooksville, man. There's like no animals left over there.
They just keep murdering them to give bad Yelp reviews.
I feel bad for Sonic, man. They killed a hedgehog and threw his ass in there. It's like, hey, I disapprove of this. Have some dead animal.
My question is, if it's like Yelp reviews, where they're killing like the one animal to be like bad review, do they kill 5 for a good one?
Or is it like
Maybe they put like live hedgehogs in it. Here you go. Service was awesome. Live hedgehogs.
that's when they shoot the animal, they make the sound yelp. Is it the size of the animal? Like, man, this place was really shitty, and threw a dead bear inside there. So.
I'll bring the snuffle off, I guess. In there. Here you go.
I was so angry at your service, I murdered an elk.
What happened to good old? I'm writing a letter to your manager.
Yeah, or a complaint to the paper.
Yeah, I'm calling Action Line on the news and telling them about the hair I found in my food. Well, there was hair in your food because some asshole before you threw a dead hedgehog in here. That's why.
It landed on your food.
Imagine if you're in, like you're at Subway. Oh yeah, can I order this? And somebody throws a dead animal inside. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the food. What kind of crazy?
Not me. I'd be like, flatbread.
I'm still hungry. Is that meat free?
Is that double meat? Does that count as $2.50?
No, I used to live in Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I know a lot of hunters over there because good place to hunt. But I've never heard of them throwing dead animals in there. That's
Maybe it's a
crazy.
new trend.
Yeah. Hopefully it stops because maybe PETA should get involved. You know, it's like, what happened to throwing tomatoes, man?
Cruel to tomatoes.
Yeah. Is there like a vegetable group that would be up in arms?
Well, I mean, at least there's a lot of it. Like, animals, you kill an animal just to say that you suck. That's get into a fight like good old New Jersey people.
Next up, Orion Wilson of Jacksonville. He stole a car to get to his second X Factor audition.
Okay, well, I mean, Jacksonville, Florida.
That's where he's from. He stole it in New Orleans.
Okay.
And after a high-speed chase in his stolen Pontiac Grand Prix, ended in a forced spin-out by the cops. He was like, but you don't understand. I need to get to my X Factor auditions. That's why I stole this car.
Insensitive police officers, man.
Right.
I am speeding because I want to see Simon Cowell, okay?
I want to see Simon Cowell. Cowell.
I want to hear him tell me how off I was and how much he hates my parents for paying for my lessons. That's just plain dumb. That's dumb. What in the hell were you thinking?
You are so dumb.
I like the way you said it. It didn't sound like Dr. Phil, but it sounded like somebody from that area.
No, that's what's his name? You're dumb. You are so dumb.
Oh, that's the ladies' man?
No, it was that guy,
Comedian?
the bed intruder.
Bed intruder.
Oh, they raping everybody.
You don't have to come and confess. We're
Oh.
looking for you. We gonna find you.
And then they did the auto tune. We gonna find you. We gonna find
Run
you.
and tell that,
Run tell that.
homeboy.
Oh boy. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, what you got next there?
All right, in celebrity news, will.i.am he uploaded a bunch of tracks from his new album on YouTube. One of them was called Let's Go, featuring Chris Brown. According to certain music sites, they're saying that it sounds exactly identical to the song called Rebound by Matt, Zoe, and Artie. Nobody approached the label to ask for permission to sample the song. And Matt and Artie actually said that he had previously told will.i.am, no, you can't use our song.
Wow.
What was the song called?
Rebound. Wait, their song or his song?
will.i.am song.
Let's Go.
Go, 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 go.
Oh look, they have a comparison. Let's go with. This is will.i.am. Let's listen to this.
Oh, Chris Brown was on that list of how many, top 20 hated people.
Oh, is he like number one with the bullet?
No. You'll be surprised. If you know, don't answer. Who do you think is number one hated person in Hollywood?
Is this Uncle James's useless trivia?
No, it's some Hollywood. It's Gwyneth Paltrow. I know.
Her son, What an Apple.
Yeah, well, named after his grandmother. Apple Blythe or something.
Really?
The grandma's Apple Blythe. They copied this song?
Oh, this is the song.
That is the will.i.am song. If you're gonna copy a song, copy a good song.
This is the rebound song.
Oh, here's the rebound song. The one that was bitten. Not the one that was a bite. Bitty. This is the bite head. Does it sound the same, ladies and gentlemen? You let us know. Email us at guyswithissues@gmail.com.
Although no one asked him for a comment on the controversy surrounding this song, Chris Brown decided that he needed to comment on it.
Of course he did. Did he say something like,
LOL?
like Jesus has a hard time finding parking in Hollywood?
He said, I don't even know who Matt, Zoe, or Artie is. I ain't got shit to do with if you're mad or not. Someone asked for a feature on a record, and I did it. I don't even to listen to that shit half the time anyway. #X, #stay positive.
Okay.
Well, that really makes him in the good graces of people like will.i.am.
And will.i.am's going to be like, oh, thanks for having my back, buddy.
Thanks for listening to stuff I ask you to do.
I guess he never heard the song with Jordan Sparks either. He doesn't listen to things that he collaborates with. Breathe. How can I breathe with no air?
Maybe that's one of the halves that he does listen to.
And that's every time I hear that song, I think of Rihanna. How can I breathe with no air? You choking the shit out of me, I get no air. No air, no air. How did I sound on that singing? Did I sound right? It sound
Not
good?
bad, a little pitchy.
Just like, did I sound, so I sounded just like DMX singing that song?
How would DMX sound like singing that song?
I don't know. Hey, my dog. Can't breathe. I can't breathe. I got no air. I sound just like him, right? Just like him. It's like, right? All right.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
we're like same
You
height.
were asking the strippers.
Yeah. Yeah, you're my stripper. You have your Batman cap on.
What else you got?
Eddie K. Thomas, a.k.a. Shitbreak from American Pie.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, he had a one-night stand with a girl recently. 30
Wait, Stifler's mom?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the dude that fucked Stifler's mom.
Yeah, but
The
it
one
wasn't Stifler's
No,
mom.
The one that had that serious diarrhea action in the first one.
He slept with a 31-year-old Roxana Bear. They met at Mel's Diner, went back to his place. She spent the night, and the
At
next...
Mel's Diner?
No, at his place.
Kiss
What?
my grits.
And then the next day they got into an argument, and she pulled a knife on him.
Wow. So what you get for fucking Stifler's mom?
She started smashing and stabbing things. he called 911. Eventually, the SWAT team had to get her out of there
Wow.
Wow.
with tear gas.
Because she had a knife?
Because bitches be crazy.
Wow.
Bitches be crazy.
That probably what happened is, I wonder how that scene would play out. You know, I mean, like, if I'm a shipbreak, is it shipbreak or shipbreak?
Shitbreak.
Shipbreak. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing, girl?
Hey, girl, what's going on?
Why'd you call me girl? You're the girl. Did you forget that you were a girl? See,
I did.
that's what I like about you drunk girls, man. You know, but do you know who I am? I've done movies. I'm a superstar.
No, yeah.
I was on American Pie.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey,
You're the one that fucked the pie?
No, but I made the pie that he fucked.
That's inaccurate because his mom made the pie.
No, but off the air or when they weren't filming, I actually made those pies.
Oh.
But in the film, you know, I'll make you some pie. Why don't you come over to my house with me, girl?
Oh, okay. Let's make some pie.
Yeah, come on. Ooh, why don't you take your shirt off? It's kind of hot in there, right? Baking all these pies.
Yeah.
Let me massage your shoulders. You're a little tight up here.
My shoulders.
Did I tell you that I fucked Stifler's mom?
You did?
Yeah, I hope that doesn't upset you.
Why would you do that?
Well, because it's part of the movie, but I actually did it for real. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm not okay.
Wait, we need to, I'm baking some pie.
Where's my knife? Where's my knife, bitch?
Oh, hell no. I'm calling the police. Hello?
Hello, 911.
Yeah, there's this crazy bitch been trying to stab me.
Stop it today. Wait, we find his mom.
I can't understand what the hell she's saying, but she wants to kill me.
Stop.
We will send a SWAT team over at once, sir.
Why do you sound so calm? I'm about to get killed.
I hate you. Stop.
Did you know how many times she wants to stab me? I was supposed to stab her, and now I'm getting stabbed. This is the shittiest improv scene ever.
Stop. Give some of that pie, bitch.
I hope the SWAT team shows up at the door pretty soon. I hope they knock the door down and not knock politely. Listen.
Is there no one else? Is there no one else?
Yeah.
Stop.
What are you doing, crazy woman?
Whoa, police sounds really calm while I'm laying on the floor stabbed, bleeding. Hey,
How dare you fucking sniffing his mom for real? Damn!
And scene. That was whack but funny to laugh at the same time. All right, is that all you got, Chad?
Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries, they finally settled on their divorce.
That sucks. I wanted to go to trial. They settled, right?
Yeah.
I wanted it to go to trial. I wanted to hear the drama.
What was the money?
Terms undisclosed.
That's why I wanted to hear the drama. She's so phony. But I still... Would you have sex with a pregnant Kim Kardashian?
I'm not sure that I would have sex with a not pregnant Kim
You're
Kardashian.
lying.
You wouldn't have sex with Kim Kardashian.
Like,
She said, Chad Wago, canoe me now.
Is this a Kanumi or Kamdumi?
Canoe me.
Is that does she say that?
I don't know.
Is that a Kanye West term?
In my head, she says that.
Is this something you're revealing that happens in your house?
Not yet.
I can picture it now. You go home. I'm going to canoe you because all night we're going to be rowing.
You're rowing. I'm going to be following that star in the north.
So, Chad, if Kim Kardashian came up to you and in your room and you was by yourself and she said, "Chad, canoe me," you wouldn't.
no. I didn't say that I would definitely not. I said it's not a definite yes.
Why would it not be a definite yes?
You're not cheating on anybody.
No, it's not that. That's not what I'm worried about.
What are you
just
worried
like,
about?
Oh, fuck. Like, I'm not even going to get famous for having bad sex with her. Like, if I have bad sex with Taylor Swift, then I'm going to be famous.
You're not famous. You're going to be that.
You make the video.
You're going to be the guy between Chris Humphries, or no, after Kanye West that had sex with her. I would like, hell yeah, I don't care if she doesn't enjoy this. I'm getting It's all about me right now. I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna call Sarge on the phone and leave
During,
the phone. Leave the phone on the floor.
No, you shouldn't leave it on the floor. You should talk to him at the same. No,
No,
that way he can record
that's
it.
to Kim.
Hey, no, well, he can record it. Well, she won't know.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I get my fame. Then I can be #1 hated person in Hollywood.
I don't think so. He'd probably rise. I like the other sister, the
Yes.
bigger one, not the smaller one.
Chloe?
Wait. You like the bigger one?
Yeah,
Chloe?
yeah,
The one that's married to Lamar?
yeah. I like
Oh,
that
no.
one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like.
That's
I
good
like
of you.
skinny
No-
girls.
She needs more people to like her.
Yeah, the other one's too skinny.
I like Courtney.
Courtney's the youngest one, right? No, it's the real
Well,
skinny one.
It's the one
The
that's
one-
not the big one and not Kim.
The one that just has the baby.
Yeah.
The one that she has her own show, I think, with that dude.
Yeah, Courtney.
Yeah.
I like Chloe. I think Chloe.
I think the youngest sister that's starting to become famous now. She's but she's a model, yeah.
Yeah. She's trying to get in with Victoria's Secret, I believe.
What about the mom? Would you do the mom?
I'd probably do the dad before I did the mom.
You know what's
Wait. Her actual dad or the stepdad?
Jenner?
Yeah, are you
Bruce
talking
Jenner?
Bruce Jenner? Or are you talking about jeez, what was his first name?
Mr. Kardashian?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what his first name was.
Octavio. No, I think I would have. You know what's weird is that when
Fabio.
Is he Filipino?
no, there's Spanish people with that name. But the weird part is that when you said I'd rather do the dad, I was thinking, maybe, maybe you have a point there.
Maybe he's onto something.
Because isn't the dad dead?
The real dad, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. Are you fucking a corpse or Bruce Jenner?
Well, when we say we're gonna have sex with somebody, we mean when they're alive. Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
From here on out, well, you can just assume that. Assume that they're alive.
Paul Kane is not here today. That's a Paul Kaneism right there.
Unless addressed otherwise.
Yeah. Unless we say, because then I would never do anybody dead.
Yeah. When I say I would do Marilyn Monroe, I wouldn't dig up her grave and say, "Ooh, yeah."
But would you do
What if it was fresh dead?
Would you do the early Marilyn Monroe? What was her name before? Norma Jean.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Norma Jean or Marilyn Monroe?
I like Norma Jean.
Yeah, Norma Jean's kind of plumpy.
I don't like skinny girls. I like girls with a little meat on them.
How about a skinny girl holding some steak? I got meat. And she put it on her. I got meat on me.
Yeah, what about a skinny girl with like a bacon bra?
Wait a minute.
They make that.
You just changed the game, Chad.
Yes, you changed the variables of this game.
I guess that's equivalent to a woman sleeping with a guy because he's a millionaire. A woman holding steak.
A hot girl riding a pig? Would you do her on the pig?
or a regular looking or an ugly girl with a hot pig. Equal. That balances out, man. And maybe she's like the whole time she's just pouring barbecue sauce on the pig. She's like, get her done.
Okay, you had me until you said get her done.
Honey Boo Boo Child? Whoa. Would you do Honey Boo Boo Child's mom if somebody gave you $1 million and they said you had to eat her out too? Whoa, why'd you cringe, Chad? Don't make that face. You can't see that on a podcast. And this question is only for Chad. Because Chad needs $1 million. $1 million, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm cringing so much, because I would do it.
Yeah, why cringe? Just be like,
Yeah, but you'd have to let us film it and then put it on the internet.
Yeah, that's. I'm getting $1 million.
I would be
You
like,
have to look like you enjoy it.
I would enjoy it. I would be like, hey, big mama, I'm getting $1 million and you getting a terrible,
Mediocre head.
yeah, you're getting some shitty cunnilingus right now.
Shit, cuddling.
Oh, la 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 la. They're like, oh, you have to make her come. Like, I'll do that shit. I don't care. And I wouldn't be like, like this is the shit. I'd be like, this is the shit. I wouldn't be saying that.
You would have seen it?
No. Well,
You'd be like, oh, that's shit.
It's like, no, I'd be like, what does that taste? Oh, this is shit. Yeah, $1 million, man. You gotta pay me to stop. He's like, all right, you're done. No, man. I'm clamping down on the clitoris. The clitoris. Is it clitoris or clitoris?
Depends what. Is it Europe or?
Wait, Europeans call it the clitoris?
The clitoris.
The clitoris.
I wonder what it is in French. It's gotta sound sexy in French.
Clitoris.
The clitoris. The clitoris. Oui, it is
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound good.
Oui, it is the clitoris.
Especially with that face you have.
You have to make the face to make that sound.
That's just the clitoris.
Oh, mademoiselle, I will eat you out. That didn't sound sexy at all. Oh, mademoiselle, I will eat you out. Oh, mademoiselle, it is your clitoris. All right, it almost sounded like I was going to say chlamydia. I think
It's your chlamydia?
I think if you have a French accent, it sounds cool no matter what.
Even
Chlamydia.
Herpes?
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 I have the herpes. I have 2 cups of herpes. On the rocks.
Herpes?
I have herpes on the cock. See, that sounds kind of cool. Right, Chad?
Herpes on the, on the cock?
Doesn't sound...
None of this shit sounded cool.
I was just saying, I wish I had like some European accent. I was on the bus and I heard there was an Italian family and this little boy talking to his parents.
Italian school.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't know what he was saying, but I was like, wow, that sounds so passionate and so like, but he was a little boy, so I was like, man.
What do you think he was saying?
No wonder the Vatican is in Rome or in Italy, because all those little boys sound sexy. Was that wrong? Is that wrong? My bad. I apologize. My daughter just got kicked out of the Catholic school that she goes to.
So, 52 episodes in, we have found the lie.
and Paul King is not even here.
Not even Paul King. We have found the line.
And that was
right after you.
That was News Update with Chad Wago.
That was the news. It was Chad. There's Chad.
Wago.
The news.
Wago.
Herpes.
It is the chlamydia. You have chlamydia. I have chlamydia too.
Oui?
Au revoir. Oh man, this is the shit, or this is shit. Either way, you're eating out Honey Boo Boo's mom. Yeah. Yummy.
$1 million though.
Yeah, why not? Well, now it's time for some
It's
Uncle Russell's useless trivia.
It's trivia. It's trivia, Uncle Russell. It's trivia.
Come on, you gotta sing it loud, Chad. You gotta sell it.
It's trivia.
Don't cover the mic.
It's trivia.
Make your voice louder, Chad. Get into it. We're going to church with this. Can I get joy? Wow.
What?
That sounds like something from Middle Earth. All right. All right, Uncle Russell, what you got for us?
I have 2. Today's first one has to do with Diet Coke. I like drinking Diet Coke.
Mm-hmm.
And
I actually prefer Diet Pepsi.
Really?
It tastes more like Pepsi than Diet Coke tasting like Coke.
Yeah. I'll make sure to rethink our friendship now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. You just lost your ride home today.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay.
No,
I'm on a relationship.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
gonna catch that right.
Wait,
Chad,
I'm confused about this.
No, the Diet Coke.
Yeah.
or the sex.
No, the whole Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi thing.
What do you mean?
What about it?
To me, Diet Pepsi tastes more like regular Pepsi than Diet Coke tasting like regular Coke.
And here's the trivia.
Uncle
Diet Coke is not the lighter version of regular Coke. It's the regular version of New Coke versus
Right.
Coke Zero is the light version of Coca-Cola.
Oh.
So why does Coke Zero taste like poison?
No, it actually tastes like cinnamon to me.
Well, Well, I don't like cinnamon, so maybe that's why I thought I was being poisoned.
And that's your problem, man. You gotta embrace the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Love the cinnamon.
You gotta turn that brown upside down.
You know, boys are rotten, made out of cotton. Girls are handy, made out of candy. Cinnamon flavored candy on the clitoris. You get the honey and you put on the clitoris with the little bit of cinnamon. It tastes like a what do you say, fig Newton? Do I sound French a little bit?
No.
Not at all. What do I sound like?
Then you compared something round in shape to something square in shape.
Is this square itchy?
Square in shape.
In shape. Square itchy would be awesome. I have a little square itch, and but I only scratch round ways, so I'm missing the corner.
I only scratch in corners.
Okay, so what you got next there, Russell?
There is one restaurant that is looking for approval of delivering burritos to your house via a remote drone.
Oh, yeah! But wait a minute. Why does it need approval? It needs approval for the drone to fly?
Yes, I mean, to have drones flying around.
Now, what's the issue? Is it because they don't want to deliver burritos, or just the...
Oh, right now, there's a whole big issue about having drone planes in general.
Right.
Yeah, so...
But what's the issue with drone planes anyways? They want... If you're going to kill people, you better have a live person there killing people. We don't want drone planes killing people.
Yeah, you don't want drone planes to get hijacked. Like, you know what I mean? They hacked and then your burrito don't come to your house.
Yeah. They got my flavor. They know my recipe. Oh, I got to do it in hey man, you got my recipe, man.
I thought you were going to try and be French again.
You got my recipe of the burrito?
I put the honey in the clitoris.
And a little bit of cinnamon. That sounds French to me. French Canadian. How about that? I'm from Quebec, so eat your ass. What's that about?
Eat your ass.
What's that? I think that's what they say there, right? No. That's what Canadians say, man. I know because I am a Canadian.
Hey, eat your ass, eh?
Yeah. Hey, take off, hoser. Piss off, eh? Eat your ass, eh? What's that about?
Eat your ass, you hoser.
Go Montreal Canadiens. Best hockey team. I almost said football. Best hockey team in all the land.
Yeah, Toronto Argonauts represent.
Yeah. With your stupid 10-yard end zones in NFL. And no
Aren't
touchdowns.
NFL end zones 10 yards?
That's what I said, stupid 10 yards in the NFL. In Canada, it's like 20 yards or 25 yards or something. It's huge. Anyways, that was Uncle Russell's Useless Trivia.
That's trivia. It is. It is. It was. That's trivia. Uncle Russell. Uncle Russell.
Yeah, that's a little, what's that movie?
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller. Bueller. Ferris Bueller, you're my hero. Anyways, I wanted to thank the kids at Aya High School who probably listening to this podcast because I got tons of fans from there. I was at the career day at Aya High School talking about stand-up comedy to a bunch of high school kids who probably, like, what they did was, the high school did was they had like certain careers, I guess, listed on the board, and then the students would sign up for certain classes to go to. And the first class I had was all jocks. Then it hit me. These guys ain't taking it serious, man. They just like, oh, we go with a comedian and just see whatever. Yada yada.
You make me laugh.
Yeah, make me laugh.
But that was the first one that you went to?
Well, I stay in one class, and then they switch like every 45 minutes. I would do a lecture for like 45 minutes 4 times. Then they would switch, another class would come in, a group of kids. So it was like 20 kids in each group. So it was pretty cool. Get to see my old, my old alma mater. It was pretty nice, but so there's a break in between in there, and then you go to all the people who were speaking on the career day would go to the library, and there was like firemen, Army Reserve, Secret Service, Heald College, Honolulu Community College, other colleges, and there's the one guy who's the stand-up comedian, and I was like, I'm like the only one that didn't get an education to do what I do. And I was thinking, like, man, I'm just like, like I felt out of place. All these people are going to set these kids up for careers, for their life. And when the class started, I was telling the kids that they have a sheet that they need to fill out with things I say, and one of the things was entry-level pay. So I told everybody, before we get started, I want you to fill out on your paper, entry-level pay, 0. And you're going to get that for a few years. So do not think of stand-up comedy as a career. So it was pretty cool. Got to see, kids that are going to my school, told them a little bit about the comedy world and Mars Comedy, the scene that we're trying to build with all the other comedy groups here. And maybe one day when, they get older, they want to give it a try. The teacher asked a good question: where can underage people go? So I was like, I don't know. They need to find somebody to book them something. But from what I know, I think they can come and perform, but they can't stay, at the bars and stuff. They can come perform and they have to leave. They definitely can't drink. So there's, it was pretty cool. But the weird part was, I'm pretty secure in my manliness or adulthood, and,
right.
But these are like 16, 17, some 18-year-old kids, and I took it that way.
Right.
Now there's boys, and then there's opposite of boys, which are girls, and
I feel like we're being taught a lesson.
well, it was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable for me. And especially as a comedian, when you're talking, thoughts are going around in your head, and you're thinking about stuff, and it's always you point out the obvious when you do crowd work, or like if there's like a big tranny in the front with red hair and is like just like some superstar or whatever, you have to point her out, or in the room, and then you go on into comedy. So like these girls, some of the girls, not all the girls, don't know how to sit.
Right.
Like they're sitting, they're leaned back, and the way I tell my daughter, knees together all the time. And it's not, it's just be ladylike.
Right.
So these kids,
these Nali are very not ladylike.
Yeah, there's like legs are like spread open, and and like shorts, like shorts, like short, like very short shorts.
Like they wouldn't look out of place downstairs.
Yeah.
Like toe touchers.
Yeah. Yeah, but if the toe was such an animal toe.
Yes. The toe touchers.
And then some are wearing dresses or skirts. And so something I'm like, dude, but I don't want to point it out because then I'll be that creep it's like they're setting me up, like maybe they all got together. In my head, this is what I'm thinking. I think this is like a conspiracy. All the girls before they came to class go, let's make the big giant comedian uncomfortable and just sit with our legs spread open and see if he says anything. So I don't know what to do, because if I point it out, they're like, why are you looking down there? My eyes are up here. So I
Creeper.
Yes, exactly. So my eyes never went to the floor, but we all have peripheral vision. So, you get to see stuff and then, now if this was a college, I wouldn't feel bad, because it's like, oh, these are of age. I felt like if my eyes ever went look down towards my nose ever, I'd probably get thrown in jail instantly. So I was like, don't do it. And it was...
Why does James look like he had like 5 cups of coffee? yeah, like wide open. Oh, look at it.
And it was like, it's got to be super odd. maybe these kids don't know because they're young, but I bet like an adult woman, but like,
Teachers.
yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's looking out. He must be a creep or something. But whew, that was tough. That was like what they say, jailbait. That's what I felt like. Oh man, they set me up. I'm going to jail today for telling a girl to close her legs. It was pretty bad. But I mean, I had fun.
It's like we don't even want to question you about whatever happened because it'll sound like we're creepy.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. You guys feel the tension that I'm building up here because that's how it was for me.
But we're gonna ask you when we get off the audio.
This is guys with issues, man. You can ask whatever the hell you want. But
So did you network with any of them?
I have 2 new friends on Instagram
Oh yeah.
and 1 new friend on Facebook. Now, because they're underage, I cannot say their name, I think, or something, right? Because they don't even do that on the news, but they don't show.
That's just very gentle. Be a gentleman.
Yeah, that's class right there.
Class. That is class. And you brought some of that to IAEA.
Yes, because that's where I got it from. I
That's
guess.
right. Good job. Good on you. Good on
Yes,
you.
INLEs, people with class.
Don't be that guy.
Shall I sing the alma mater?
No.
That's all right.
It's good enough we know that you aren't that guy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's a bit uncomfortable. And it's harder because, we do our show here at 939,
Hawaii's Premier Gentlemen's Club.
Club 939 on 939 KL Mocha Street. Yes, like Chad said, the Premier Gentlemen's Club. So when you walk in here and you see a naked girl, it's like nothing because we've seen it so many times.
Right.
I mean, yeah, there's different girls every now and then, but it's not like, oh man, I shouldn't have looked at her boobs. Oh, I shouldn't have looked at her crotch or her ass, But at a high school, you can't have that mentality. You can't be like, but like, you know what I'm saying.
You can kind of have it if you're also in high school.
Like I've seen when I was in high school, I've seen teachers, I've seen the guy teachers look and.
It's easier for Chad because you still look like you're in high school.
Actually, I don't.
Well,
No, I used to coach speech and debate for Roosevelt after I graduated, and then the year.
So you were the teacher of the speech and debate?
I was.
So would you say that you're a master debater?
Yes. I was an exemplary master debater. I practiced all the time.
And you still are, sir.
But I used to be an assistant coach for them, and when I would go to help do practices and stuff after school, I would go, and then people would walk up to me and it's like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen you here before. What do you teach? I'm like, I literally graduated last year.
You look old.
Yeah.
Well, you look young now.
And it would be okay for you to look at those girls right after you graduate.
Yeah. I'm 38 or 37. I'm 38 years old. For me to look at that, I should just go to jail and be like, hey man, I belong here.
I belong in jail.
Hawaii wouldn't do that to you though.
Thank you for having my back, Chad, and thank you, Hawaii.
Thank you for having my back. And Bubba, thank you for having my back.
No, I'll be back and behind Bubba. Like, all right, Bubba.
I ain't no punk.
I got you, dog. I got you. I know you're tired of being behind. This time, I got you. And then that's how Chad gets fingered. We'd like to thank you guys for listening to the podcast, episode 52. I know it's kind of long, but it was kind of a funny ride. If you're listening on iTunes and you're subscribed and you've left a comment, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Please spread the word, whether you send it out on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever you do it. Share it with everybody. Tell them about how funny it is. And make sure you guys come down to Club 939.
Hawaii's Premier Gentlemen's Club?
The home of our 939 studios, where we record our Guys with Issues comedy podcast. Thank you guys again. My name is James Mane. As always, I'm with Russell Kealoha.
Goodbye, legal age bitches. Yeah.
And the supposed comedian Chad Wago.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. God bless you and good night.